Don't do this. Instead, try this.
What's going on, y'all? Coach Connor with Team OTB Discs coming back at you guys, helping us become better disc golfers, and I think we all want that, so this tip is for you. The way I like to teach the disc golf backhand starts from the feet and goes up to the eyes. I think the feet are the most natural way we move amongst our life as an athlete, and we never really think about how am I going to step, which angle is my foot going to be, but then you get to a thing like the disc golf backhand, and there really is a good way to set up your feet for the most success. And the last part of those feet, we already talked about not leaving that back leg behind. We also talked about that heel toe line and using that to shape the line of your shot. If you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. I'll link them right here. But today we're going to talk about the final step in that footwork, which is going to be the plant foot and how that foot should be rotating. Also, on this foot, just a quick note, we want to make sure we're planting perpendicular to our target, creating some room to draw it back and rotate forward on. If we plant our toes too far forward, we run out of room to rotate and we lose power out of that right leg and we lose on that loading stage of the shot. So yes, I do have an ankle microphone on right now to show you guys the friction levels we were talking about. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys a flat-footed throw where my weight is evenly distributed, a shot where I get up on my toes, and a shot on the heel. And you're just going to hear the sound of the friction on each of those shots and how much less it is on the heel than the first two. So we'll start with the whole foot. Right there, a lot of friction, hard to rotate. Now I'm going to get up on the toe. Also kind of hard to rotate. Now bringing in the strain on the outside of the leg. You can just feel it a little bit, honestly, when you're not used to doing it. And now for the green light, heel rotation. Just listen to how quiet it is compared to the others. Much quieter, much quicker, much less friction. And so the reason why it's going to be advantageous, or the two reasons it's going to be advantageous to rotate on that heel. Number one, you're going to have a smaller surface area of your foot on the ground, less friction. If you got your whole foot on the ground, imagine a heat map of your whole foot on the ground. You're going to have a lot of friction to rotate through, especially with some of these grippy shoes a lot of us like to play disc golf in. Now, even if I get up on that toe, just from the back of that, where that big toe meets the ground, through all the toes, if my weight is spread through there, that's still going to be more surface area than my heel by a little bit. But the issue with that versus the heel is it's going to incorporate all these balancing muscles, and we're now getting past 90 on the ankle where we now have to stabilize with our ankle too. Whereas if I get on my heel, not only do I have the smallest surface area of any part of my foot to rotate quickly on, but now there's just a straight rod from the ground up through your leg. And also if you stand on your heel right now, you're going to feel strength in your hamstrings and in your calf, big load-bearing muscles. And then you're going to notice that your outer shin muscles there that we talked about and those ankle muscles on the foot are kind of pulling back towards you. So they're not actually having to stabilize you, but they're creating like a counter stabilization almost in a way. So you're very stable when you're on the heel and you're quicker. So for those two reasons, it's going to be advantageous to rotate on your heel, not only to be the quickest, most speedy, and therefore powerful disc golf thrower you can, but to have the most safety and repeatability in the game, because we all want to play more and have more fun, and staying injury-free is a big part of that. Now, a little quick story before I send you guys off. Another kind of bonus reason why it's good to rotate on that heel. I actually freshly rolled my ankle walking to the restroom, Des Moines Challenge 2023. What the heck, what am I going to do? I'm out here in these big old cornfield course, playing with these big old hills. They gotta have enough corn to feed Gannon Burr and Gavin Babcock, mind you. So these are some big cornfields, big old hills out here in Des Moines. Physically demanding course, and I'm like, man, I just rolled my ankle. How am I gonna deal with this? And as I'm warming up, I realized, okay, if you rotate on the heel, it doesn't actually hurt to throw on a rolled or torn ankle. It does hurt, however, to go into those jump putts and stuff. So you are gonna be limited in a way, but it was just cool to see how having that heel rotation on the disc golf backhand is important in so many ways. Hopefully this was a useful tip for you guys. Once again, I'm Coach Connor with Team OTB Discs right here in beautiful Austin, Texas. If you want some coaching in the Central Texas area, hit me up. We can make it happen. I don't have much time left in the off season before I start gearing up and head out to Florida for whatever they changed that tournament name to. You know the one. But anyways, hope to see you guys there. And if not, I'm open virtually as well. So shoot me a message and we'll make it happen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it with a friend who you think can use it. Or maybe your family. We all love making our family better. And you're our family, so thank you. You don't need to be better. Only at the things I tell you to. That's right.